Hello guys, and welcome to part 7 of creating a ninja in Blender. So in this part I wanted to get started with the rigging. There's just two small things I'd like to change. This is something optional, you don't need to do it on your side. So I'll put the time code in the description if you want to skip this part. Anyway, so yeah, I find the head here to be quite um, too long. Actually, my girlfriend brought this up and it made sense to me. So she said that this part of the face is too long, and if the nose is kind of ending here, it would give him a really long jaw and stuff. And since she said that, it kind of bothered me, and yeah, so I'm gonna change that quickly. Okay, so we're gonna try and do this without affecting the eyes. I really just want this bottom part to come up, and I think I should grab this whole part, and we'll just have to change the neck a bit as well. So let's see like that, and then let's bring just the neck area a bit down again, something like that. And yeah, we just always need to make sure this looks good from all perspectives. And maybe let's see if we take this up a bit and still take this part. So it's still a bit longer and stuff, but I think it looks a bit better. We might just need to bring this part of the head a bit in as well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hide that again. And yeah, we just hiding everything. And we can go back into vertex mode and edit this without worrying about editing the parts of the body. So that's okay, I'm not gonna play with it too much. Now we can unhide. I'm using Alt H and H to hide and Alt H to unhide everything. And now we can just take actually the whole head here like this, and I think we can grab the eyes. No. Okay, anyway, we just bring that straight down like that. And yeah, I guess you guys have guessed now, we've got some fixing to do with the eye, so nothing serious. Luckily, it's just moving it on the Z axis. That should work. The eye looks okay. Yeah, it should work. So that's the editing done that I wanted to do on the face, and otherwise it was just related to the texture here. I painted all this fake ambient occlusion. I just want to do the same thing kind of like here. So it's really quick. Once again, we just have to go into texture paint. We should have this texture up in here, so we just want to make sure about that. We're not painting on another texture. And go to brush. We should have our palette here if I go to draw, so we've got the blue, just need to make it darker and take the strength to maybe 0.3, and yeah, just start here in the center, and that didn't do anything. Okay, so this wants to paint on the eyes. I don't want to paint on the eyes, so object mode, ninja, texture paint. So that's better. Now normally we should get this line. So yeah, I'm trying my best here not to go onto the skin. Just want this darker line around here. So that's fine. Didn't make a crazy difference, so let's just go one more stroke here on it. And yeah, let's just leave it like that. It does create a bit of depth, I think. So I like that. And yeah, that's completed. So I'm gonna save this new image here by hitting F3 and just saving it on top of this. And then we've got our updated texture. Cool. So for the rigging, we're going to use a plugin called Rigify. So I'm going to add the link in the description where you can download this plugin. We're using the Picture version. You can find tutorials about it on YouTube. So yeah, once you've downloaded, I've got two here. I made a mistake and somehow I can't remove the second one. But anyway, here's the plugin. Nathan Vidal, Lucio Rossi, and Ivan Capillo. It's a very nice rig, and actually it's quite simple. You just go into armature, and it's going to be this human meta rig. It would be the Picture Boy version where you have all the face bones and everything like that as well. But it's customizable, meaning we can delete bones that we don't want to use and nothing will go wrong. We can even add bones and still nothing will go wrong. So we're going to be using that, but before we do that, first thing I'd like to do is open up this layer, and you'll see we've still got our original base mesh here, which we wanted to keep. I'm going to duplicate this one more time and just drop it and move it a layer up. It's just, we always want to keep that base mesh just in case, but I want to reuse this now. So of course I want to apply the mirror. I'm going to apply the skin, and I'm not too sure about the subdivision. Let's see, one. Let's think one could be good. Let's apply that. What we're going to be doing is using this as our cage, or the form cage. So we're going to set up our rig to this low poly here, and then we're going to bind this as a deform cage onto our whole character here, and then we can hide this and control the rig, and it's going to deform our character. And this is just a very nice way to make a rig when you have clothing or things folding on top of each other that are different layers. Instead of trying to get the weight painting exactly perfect on either layer or either object, the deform page just deforms all that together. So it's really nice. And then when you come through to the hands and stuff, we're going to do a method with weight painting where we remove the hands and the head from the deform page and paint weights to bind that to the armature itself. Anyway, to get started with this, we need to edit a bit the deform page. So we wanted to kind of match the character really well. Once again, I'm going to provide this deform page to in the link, or as a link in the description. So anyone can take it and skip this part if you're not interested in doing it. So I'm just going to edit this a bit. Once again, I'll put in the time zone this if you don't want to watch it, but I think it's quite important if you want to start rigging yourself. So we're going to take this edge and move it up, and then we want this edge to stay right there. Actually, grab this and bring this up in like that, and then we just need to take you and you bring that back down, something like so. Here we've got a faulty edge or faulty vertice on its own mission somewhere. Same here, bring that out and bring this one and this one. Okay, so I would like to mirror this quickly, so I'm gonna grab this whole side, X vertices. I shouldn't have deleted the mirror modifier earlier, but anyway, it's quite simple. There, we've got it back. Now we can take this edge here and take it a bit more up and edit this part here. So we put proportional editing on. The shortcut is O for that, by the way. And yeah, we start to edit some things here just to get the shape a bit better. I might or might not add a shrink wrap modifier. Just I don't think it's the best thing to use when you're setting up a deform page, because you really want the deform page to match the body as good as possible. And I don't know if anyone's used sorry, I can't get the word now. If anyone has used oh my god, I lost my speech, sorry. Let's just carry on editing this full page. Sorry, very early in the morning, just woke up not too long ago, so yeah, so on top of here is definitely some changes I wanted to make. I want this to come a bit down, this part here, a bit closer actually. I just want to move all this a bit up here. I want the bending here to happen on this edge here, so that we get a nice bend without much intersection. So for that to happen, we just add some nice holding edges here that could help with that bend. Could most likely drop another here and just maybe move that part in like that. And yeah, oops. Now we're just going to kind of balance out the geometry here. We want to keep that like that because it's going to help with the bend here by the elbow. here we won't need all of that, but I'll delete that soon. By the head, definitely some changes need to be made. Really doesn't need to be this far away from the character itself, so just edit this as nice as possible. The neck still looks fine, it might just need to scale out a bit. And maybe we can pull it forwards a bit down, and we'll do the same over here. Pull it forward. And yeah, now we just want this area to really close everything around it. We don't want anything from the character sticking through the base mesh, and you'll see why later. We'll have some problems with that we'll have to solve very easily though, so it's not like something to worry about. I don't find this unnecessary or annoying to do, because the results are really nice when your rig is complete. So it's really worth it to spend some time here and really make this base mesh shape your character well to get the best deformation possible. So yeah, here I'd like this part to really sit nicely where my bend is going to happen. So somewhere about there, and then we can just bring this part up here, and it should help with our deformation. Okay. So I think we good around the body, we just need to fix this bum area here. And yeah, usually here as well we have problems, so I'm just going to make sure. Okay, so we still got some work to do, but we're really getting there. Oops, I accidentally pressed E. It's okay, we'll just undo that. Here around the arm, we really want to try and do the best we can, because it's a very important part when you're going to start animating. And yeah, obviously we want it to look good, so yeah, that happened. Okay, so here everything is covered there now. So for let's just really finish off everything before we hop to the next part. So yeah, when I'm grabbing this point here, I'm looking on the other side where we've got the mirror happening to indicate to me what's happening there, and if I'm closing it, because I don't want to change this geometry too much, but we really needed to encompass the whole body. So I think that's really decent. We have to create the same for the hands and the feet. So the way I'm going to do this is go to the body here, and I'm going to go into edit mode. I'm going to select the hand by hitting L on top of it, and I'm going to do the same by the shoes, and then I'm going to hit Shift D, leave it in place, P, separate by selection, go into object mode, select this new duplicate, press M and take it to my base mesh, and now we've got that. Okay, so we know that where the hands and feet are placed are the right positions, so we won't touch that right now. We'll go into this part here and delete these vertices like that. Okay, then we'll go and do the same by the feet over here. So yeah, we're going to do the same thing. We'll just grab this section here, make sure we got nothing else, and delete. Great, so let's just start here with the shoes, why not? First thing I want to do is go into edit mode here, and we don't need this anymore. Not at all, so I'm going to go X, dissolve edges, or vertices. Yeah, vertices. No. Yeah. Okay, and then I think there's still unnecessary geometry here. Yeah, we've got the insets we made. And I'm going to do the same. X. See. Okay. Yeah. Let's just leave that like that anyway. I want to remove the subdivision surface though. I want to see how much I have here. So I'm going to go X. I'm going to delete these vertices here. Let's see how many points we have. We have 6 there. And we have 8 there. Okay, so no problem. Let's take our shoe here, go to edit mode, Alt S. So no, let's just scale it. Medium point. Shift S to put cursor to selected here. Well, we've got everything selected, so Shift S, cursor to selected, and then we can transform from the cursor. And now I can scale this up something like that. And we just need to add extra 2 edge loops or 2 vertices, and that's completed by doing that. And now we just make some slight edits over here. Just to match up these vertices as close as possible with that of the deform page, and then we'll come in afterwards and match the deform page with the character's shape. So now I think we can move this down on the Z just a little bit, back again a little bit, and yeah, we can select. I think first I'm going to just grab the boots here and separate that by selection as well, and then grab that remove the mirror, remove the subdivision, and join it with the cage here, and it automatically then gets the mirror. And now what I can do is select this and that and hit Control E and bridge edge loops. Okay, cool. So it's not perfect, but some changes or some fixes, and now we need to remove this back to medium points and just make our edits. So yeah, I'm just editing this a bit without looking at the character for now, because I'd like to work on the hand before we bring the character and take a look at what needs to be done. So that's fine, we've got that joined together, all good. Now we just need to do the same here by the hand. So I'm going to select it all, Shift S, vertex is selected, and I'm going to scale this up. Okay. Okay. We need to delete these hands. I'm sorry about that. I noticed something when I came back, and I didn't want to make the changes off screen in case you guys had the same problem, so that we could fix this together. As you can see here, we've got this funny thing happening by the fingers, and actually, sorry, I'm just having some coffee. I don't know how that happened, but it's a quick fix. Sorry, my bedroom door opened by itself. Okay, so let's go straight ahead and fix this. So you can see what's happening here. It's very ugly. So we're just going to grab that. And the way I'm going to do this is hit GG. So if we take it downwards, completely downwards, and hit GG again and bring it up. Then just take it out. Now we want to find this other one. I think it's these right here. Hit GG. Down, GG, up, bring it slightly out. This part here looks like it's okay. And the same happened with this here. So we'll do the same thing, take it down, take it up, bring it out slightly. Down, up, down, up slightly. Yeah, that's, oh, maybe not enough. Take it back out. Okay, Same thing on this side. And these kind of things happen all the time. They can be avoided, I guess. But especially for myself, I know that I've ran into these kind of things all the time, and there were some moments where I was a noob and I couldn't solve my problems, and sometimes you're just not searching the right thing on Google, so you don't find the solutions that you're looking for. But there are solutions, and most of the time it's something really stupid, simple. So yeah, so there's the hands fixed, it fixed the other side, of course, with the mirror. And now we need to take this again, uh, duplicate it. Oh god, what did I do? I don't know. I don't know what that was. But anyway, Shift D, right click, P selection, and there we've got our duplicates. We want to hit M, move it to the form page, and do the same thing. At least the cursor is still there, so we're just gonna hit scale. No, I don't even think it's scale from the cursor anymore, but anyway. And yeah, I think the best way to edit this would be to move this forward and grab this part here and then move so fast. Yeah, okay, I see. Need to delete that. That's moving like really funky. Okay, so I'm just gonna move it by hand, something like that. Gonna use proportional editing with this. And yeah, so now we can remove the mirror, remove the subdivision surface. How many loops do we have here? 12. Okay, and how many loops do we have on you? 8. Okay. 9, 10, no, 9, 10. Is that necessary? Okay, so there are ways to reduce geometry here. I'm not gonna waste time now. There's ways to redirect your geometry from your fingers, making kind of loops here and giving you less geometry going up into your arm. But yeah, I'm just going to add what's needed. So we need 1. Do the same on the other side. It's gonna go 2. So now we've got 10, 11. See where you go. Yeah, anyway, or 1 down because it's 1. Okay, now I'm gonna try and straighten the shit out of it. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, they're not really lining up great. So we're most likely gonna have problems unless we fix that. So let's fix it and prevent problems, right? Should be the best way to be doing this, I guess. Because you could really end up with some annoying problems that, yeah, you don't really want to fix, and it just annoys your whole project sometimes when you run into this kind of stuff. Okay. Okay. So Control J. That, and we hit Control E, bridge edge loops, and there we go. We can line things up on this side. Remove proportional editing to kind of scale this up a little bit, and move this way, and kind of rotate it, scale that down a little bit too. Try and look at it from other angles. It's a bit odd looking, so I'll just try and make this look a bit better. So yeah, that's not perfect, but it should work well. Now we can bring back our actual character here, and yeah, so definitely here by the hands we can see what's happening here, and that it's not great at all. So yeah, first things first, we're going to grab this, and I think what I should be doing here is taking you and saying dissolve. Okay. Then we should take the whole hand here, and see what happens if we scale it down. So yeah, that's already looking much better to me. We'll bring this back up. I hit F. Let's do that. Bring as much edge loops near this part as we can. Something just like that. And then we just edit this thumb here. Okay. So yeah, this is really tedious, but it really needs to be done, otherwise the rig just won't work out well. So we just gotta do this once, and yeah, then the rig is working and everyone's happy. Ooh, we're getting there, we're getting there. Now we grab this part here, just have a look how much on top. Okay, so yeah, we can definitely go and just bring that down a bit and bring that down a bit, and that part should be good-ish. We still good on the top? No, we're not. So let's undo that and just scale it up. Let's see if we change this to normal here. How's that gizmo pointing? Terribly level. Terribly. So scale, move, scale it, scale, scale. Okay, so still some problems.